Yes, everybody, welcome back into the Empoli Let's Play. It has been an absolutely manic, very busy summer transfer window for us. With European football now on the agenda here at Empoli, we know our squad needed some more quality and a lot more depth. But along the way, we've got rid of some big names from our football club and we've replaced them with some very good young talents. There are a couple of players in the team I didn't necessarily want to sell, but they wanted ridiculous wages, which I just wasn't willing to give them. It was absolutely ludicrous. So we parted ways with them. We'll have a look at them shortly. Let's get into the video now. Let's have a look at the brand new look Empoli team. So welcoming everybody to the Empoli Let's Play. As you can see in the Conference League, we have played the first leg. We did win 3-0 at home against Aktobe, who from Kazakhstan, I think they are. It was a comfortable win. We've done really well. Good start to the campaign. Get that leg done, and then we'll enter the group stage for the Conference League. In the Serie, we have not yet kicked off, but we have 2 games to play on today's episode. The first being at home against Salernitana, who lost their first game at home against AC Milan. Tough start to the season for them. And then we follow it up then with the Aktobe game. But pre-season went really well. But we know what you're all here for, guys. Let's have a look at some of these transfers. Who do we bring in and who have we let go from the football club? So starting off with the out, we have let go Liberate Cacace. I've been saying Cacace for years. I watched an Empoli game, I think it was last night, and it was Cacace, they was pronouncing it. So, but either way, he's gone for £3.2 million to Montpellier. And as we jump forward now to the current season, let's have a look at the other outs. There's a lot of loans gone out. All the young players are going out. You can see Ismaili has now left the club, gone to Saudi Arabia. They wanted £5 million. We've let him go. Another player we got big money for, Martin Satriano. Now, he come into us from Genoa for nearly £6 million. Didn't feature, went out on loan to Sporting Gijon. Done okay for them. Got his move then to Norwich City. So happy to get that sort of money for him. Like we said, a lot of loans. We've let Bruckner go for £1.9 million to Palermo. Busio has gone. He was going to have to pay out a big transfer fee if he played another, I think it's one more game for us. So we let him go. And you can see there, Appelkamp has gone. Sad to let this guy go. Alchav swooped on him for £1.9 million. He was really good for us. Very consistent. And he was our first ever signing here for the football club. So Appelkamp has gone. But like I said from the intro, he wanted like £40,000 a week. Just not prepared to pay that sort of money for that sort of quality. Yes, he had a good season for us, but can I justify £40,000 for them sorts of stats? I think it was 46 or 44 he wanted. Not really going to do it, not for a 2.5-star current ability player. So yes, he's gone out of the football club. More big moves. Christian Camoto, we've sold him to Wolves. He wasn't really getting much better. He's still only young. We got him for 4.1, sold him for 5.5. A little bit of a profit on him. So a lot of players there gone from the football club. Peruzzi was the last major one to go, going to Roma for £1.1 million. Didn't want to really keep him if I could, but we had to try and get some more money into the football club. So we've shifted him out. But there's a few exciting players on there that are out on loan for another year. Maybe next season we can look at maybe getting them in and around the first team. But anyway, on the incomings, we spent £47 million. And we needed a new left back, especially with Cacace going out. And we bring in Alhaj Malik Diouf from... Where did he come from now? Where did he come from? Slavia Prague. 9.25 million. Very expensive deal for us. But looks absolutely superb. Only 22 years of age. Is an international. £34,000 a week. A little bit more than I normally want to spend. But we needed to improve in that left back position. So Diouf coming in offers a little bit of quality. Can also play at centre-half and pretty much anywhere down the left-hand side. Up next, couple of free transfers. Jabari Daniel coming in from Arsenal on a free transfer. We have now loaned him out to Padova, but for absolutely nothing. Good potential ability. Nice young signing for us. Next one is Amari Benjamin, another player coming in from Arsenal on a free transfer. And he's a striker, bags and bags of pace, good determination. Welsh international already, only 21 years of age. could have a bright future. It looks like he started off very, very well indeed in the youth team game. So Benjamin coming in there for nothing. Up next, Giacomo Aguiari, 19-year-old attacking midfielder, can play centre mid, really, really well-rounded, under 21, decent potential ability of 4.5 stars, 3.2 million, not a bad deal at all, because with Applecamp going out, we've got Falomi still, we've got Fazzini, we need a little bit more cover in there, and he also can fill in at a deep line playmaker position if need be for Belladinelli, so a shrewd signing there. Gianfranco Bernardo is next, £1.7 million from Genoa. Can play left back, centre back, right back if absolutely necessary. Has picked up a morning knock, but for only 19 years of age, another good young prospect to keep an eye on there in Bernardo. Now, what I'm very, very excited about is this guy, Youssoufa Moukoko. All you Football Manager fans out there know how good this kid potentially can, how good he can get, and really what he can offer us on the field. Really happy with him. Of course, we did lose Spendy, went back to Bournemouth after his loan spell, and Yannick Eduardo also going back to, I believe it was Red Bull. So we need a striker, and we've bought in Moukoko, and he looks absolutely superb. We know he's got blistering pace. He's played one game for us, got us one goal, and got us 4 in 4 in the friendlies. Now, he's playing as a pressing forward, but I'm really, really happy to bring him in. Good young talent. Is he capped by Germany? He is now. We do have an optional future fee of £76 million, of course. We're not going to be able to get that, not going to be able to get him in on a permanent, but a great bit of business for us, and hopefully he can deliver. He is pretty much our only striker. We have had to bring up a youth team player as a bit of backup for him, but if you can keep him fit, we could have an absolute world beater on our hands this season. Up next, with what's his name, Ismaili going out, we needed a big, big move, and we've got that now. Luca Reggiani coming in, costing us 17.25, rise to 23. We've put some clauses on that, and I think the original fee was about £5 million up front. But 19 years of age, already got a current ability of 3.5 stars, 5-star potential ability, very, very well-rounded, good caps as well already, 16 for the under-21s, hopefully get into the actual full setup over the next few months and years. But the only downside I didn't like was 5'11", but maybe he can grow a couple of inches over the next few birthdays, we'll see. But overall, very, very well-rounded. And to have him at the centre-back partnership with Bonetti, we've got a very, very good, strong centre-back partnership with a hell of a bright future ahead of him. So Reggiani coming in, big fee, but he's Italian. I want to keep that sort of fee and keep as many Italians as we can at the club. Really, really happy with that signing. Up next is another youngster coming in, Eric Scovby. Brought him in from Bromby for 10.75. I think it was another £5 million up front. Potential ability of 5 stars. Decent value of 10.5. I have no doubt about it. This guy is going to go on to get a lot of caps for the Denmark full international team. Mentals are superb for his age. Physicals are fantastic. And the technicals will get better and better as we start to progress season up on season. But the same with him. We managed to, it's a really, really cheap wage. We've managed to get him in with no like a minimum fee release clause, which is good. Really happy with that signing. Now, these last 3, the money was, well, we had not much budget left. We needed a little bit more cover in the wide areas and in the middle of the park. So we bought in Mauro Kicella from Fiorentina. Youngster, can play both left and right side. Nothing special. Costing us next to nothing on wages. And the same really for Nicholas Perini, except he's a little bit older. Perini, 29 years of age, coming in from Lecce. I always get confused. Yeah, Lecce, £1.1 million. We're only paying £24,000 a week, but he offers a little bit of cover in the wide areas, attacking midfielder, and up front as well, if absolutely necessary. So comes in, decent Serie A player, will offer us something a little bit different off the bench. And the last player is João Veloso dos Santos, coming in from Sporting on a loan. Deep line playmaker, another good young player. Really, really good potential ability, good stats all round. Really happy with his signing. Of course, there's better people out there on the market, but we was down to our last few pennies regarding wages and transfer budget. We need a little bit more depth in the squad, and he's definitely going to bring that to us. So overall transfers, we spent 47.5. We've made back nearly £24 million. But let's have a look at the squad now. So if we look at the team now, we've got Locker in goal, who did have an offer for him from, I think it was Sheffield United potentially, or Swansea, one of them. It was £28 million. I accepted it. He didn't want to leave. He said he really likes playing here at Empoli, so he decided to stay. So Locker in goal, Diouf on the left, Reggiani, Bonetti in the centre half, Terracciano on the right, Belladinelli in the middle of the park with Casarotto. Don't really want to put him in there, but Vega is injured for a couple of weeks, so not yet back. So Casarotto will come in, but he's not bad. 19 years of age, youngster. Brought him in from Bologna. Going to get him some game time now and see what he can deliver on the big stage. On the left-hand side, Brecalo still here. Opted to keep him for another year. He's approaching 30. I think at the end of the season, we may look to offload him. He's under contract until 2030, but I will maybe look to get a few quid back on this guy at the end of the season. Fazzini is going to come into the attacking midfielder role now. Now, we don't have Appelkamp, but surprisingly, he actually started okay, so hopefully we can get a lot more out of him this season. Steven Spendy still on the right, and now he's classed as one of our best players, and he's really, really well-rounded. Since he come back from his loan spells, he's provided goals, assists, the whole lot. Really happy to have him in and around the first team, and Makoko leading the line. Now on the team, you will see I've got a lot of youngsters in here now, a lot of youngsters. Backup striker is this guy who's wanted by Inter Milan in Luciano Fremora, who looks really, really good. Finishing is not that great, but he's 17 years of age. That will improve, but he's got great determination, which is really going to help him progress in his career. Hopefully we can get a little bit out of him this year. We've still got Philogene to bring in if absolutely need be. We've kept hold of Bella Kotchap, Sardella, after a little bit of experience, and the other couple of young players are, where they gone now? It's Falomi, you know about him, looks really, really good, will do a job in the middle of the park if we need to rotate with Fazzini. So yeah, we've got a really, really bright future, good young team. We've got some older heads in there to offer us that little bit of a nice blend of youth and experience. So yes, very, very exciting times. Now, on the finances, we're still in the red. It's getting worse, but it seems to, with the European football, it seems to slow down a little bit, potentially with the money coming through. But we're not through yet. We need to go and do a job away at October, get that done, and start to reap the rewards as we go through the group stage. How far can we go in the Conference League? I don't know. It's going to be difficult, and there's going to be some very, very good teams in there come the later rounds of the tournament. That's if we can even progress that far. We'll take it as it comes, get as much money as we can. But for now, our attention turns to the game where we will be taking on Salernitana. We need to start off with a win. They're newly promoted. They're not particularly very good. And just before we do that, actually, I wanted to click on him. Esposito has come up from the youth team. Spent a loan at Tanana last year. Played really, really well for him. Can come in, can do a job. And I'm excited to see how he goes over the next 12 months. So like we know, there's some really, really good young players coming in. But how are Salernitana setting up today? It looks like they're in the 4-2-3-1. They're actually going to go for it a little bit, which is good. I would have thought they potentially could have dropped into a back five, or maybe had a three there and the four defensive midfielders with wing backs. But they're actually going to try and get on the front foot a little bit. The only worries for me are probably Dia and Mulletieri, who is a good goal scorer. So have to keep an eye on him. But anyway, guys, let's get into this match now. Can we kick our season off to a winning start, which would be ideal? 3 points on the board. Let's get it going. So we are now underway, the opening day of the season for us here at Empoli. I've had a look at the stadium just. I know one was getting built. I'm not too sure if we've even moved into it. I haven't got a clue. So we'll have a look. We'll have a look at that. Maybe we have moved into a new stadium and I've not got a clue and not realised. But it looked like a new stadium, to be honest with you. Yeah, definitely check that out for this game. Would be nice. New stadium, new history as well. Playing European football. We'll have to see if we can use it to our advantage. But here we go. Diouf. It's his debut in the Serie A today. Reggiani into Bonetti. Belladinelli's nice play. Makoko dropping back a little bit deeper to help his midfielders out. Reggiani out to Diouf. Want to see a lot more from him today as well. I know it's his debut, but he's meant to be an improvement on Casace. Hopefully he can deliver. But here goes Casarotto. Terracciano, who can deliver a ball. Puts it across. And just as we wanted. Fazzini, we wanted to see a big season from him. Terriciano delivers it across the box. Why have we got no replays? Damn, what's going on? I took them off. But either way, we are 1-0 up. Great start to the game and a great start to the season for Fazzini. We know what he's capable of and we know exactly what he can do. It's about getting it on a consistent basis, which hopefully he can do this season. With Applecamp leaving, it definitely paves a way for him in the first team to, lay down a marker, make the position his own. If not, Falomi is going to be hot on his tail. It's put across the box. I thought it was offside. They are going to VAR this, but it's tight. Our defenders appealed for it, and the goal is disallowed. I thought it was just off. Really, really good line from our defenders. He doesn't time his run correctly. Defenders are in a fantastic line. You can see our centre-back there stepping up. Really, really well done. But Benetti, Terriciano, Casarotto, who started off well here, the youngster, on his debut. Reggiani, Belladinelli, Diouf. Nice play. Brecalo back home to Reggiani. The longer we go through the season as well, with these young players, the better understanding they're going to have to each other. But here we go. Spendi now down the right-hand side. Can he pick out a man in a blue shirt? He's driving down there. Going to have to check back. Casarotto's in. Casarotto on his debut. Look, oh, referee. It's got to be a penalty. Doesn't give it, but he gives that. Stinking. Here we go. Spendi coming forward. Dispossessed there. Mulletieri with the ball. Diard. They've got a space now out wide. Keita Balde coming forward with the ball. Puts it across. They've got a man across. Castanzos strikes it. It's just wide of the post. I think we're going to demand a little bit more. We have a corner. We've asked for a different set piece. Near post flicked on. And that's what we wanted to see. More near post headers. And we've done that. First opportunity. Can we deliver another one now? Into the box. Mokoko's there. Back out to Brecalo. To nicely work corner. Delivered in. Goalkeeper claims it was nicely worked. But I've come away from that delivering the ball to the centre of the goal. Try and get it on near post. Try and create a little bit more doing that. Because it was really lacklustre on set pieces. We could have done a little bit more last season. But we couldn't quite deliver. But it is half time. 1-0. We're doing well. But I want to take charge of this match. Everyone pretty much bar Brecalo is playing decent. So we are going to get now a debut on for Philogene. Who, wait, what foot is Philogene? Is he right-footed? Right-footed. So he's going to now get his debut. Philogene, the former Aston Villa man, going to get some minutes on the pitch now. Can he deliver? Brecalo played really, really well towards the last couple of games of last season. And we've kept him. And he started off really, really quite poor. So let's just see if he can pick his game up a little bit. Here goes Geoff running the ball out. And that's going to be the end of that replay more than likely. Yes, it is. Free kick. Makoko strikes it. It hits off the wall. Lovato. I don't think that's Demi Lovato. But let's get a blue head on this now. Drifted in. Cleared away. We need to get there first. Makoko does well. Used his pace. Reggiani. Can't recycle it. Benetti, Belladinelli, out to Geoff. Go on, son. Use your pace. Use your power. Does really well down the left-hand side. Strikes it. Save. Casarotto's there. Strikes it. And it's a goal for the youngster. Casarotto strikes it. And it's an undeserved, really, 2-0 lead. But we don't care. Geoff does really well. Uses his pace. Uses his power. Maybe could have crossed it. He doesn't. But falls out to Casarotto. Strikes it there. Powerfully. Past the goalkeeper. 2-0. I think we're going to have to throw some praise on. Exactly what we wanted for a really, really good start there for the young kid. Happy to see that. Spendi. Terriciano down the right. Looks like we're getting a head of steam now. Delivers a good ball into the box. It's cleared. Can we get there first? We can't. Keita Balde. Diouf. Can't get back. Castanos. Driving down our left-hand side. Bertolini. Bradovich get across. No shot. Strikes it. Come to nothing. Corner. They're literally heaping the pressure on us now. Can they get a goal? It's headed in and it's off the line. Bloody hell, it was close. We're going to make a change. We're going to make a change now. Try and stop the swing of this game. So Casarotto, Belladinelli is very tired. We are going to get on the Santos in there, getting his debut. Makoko is going to come out and we are going to get on the youngster in Luciano Fremura. get him a little bit of game time, get some of the young lads on there. Hopefully it doesn't cost us. But look at the possession. They've had more of the ball than us today. They've had more shots. Thankfully, we've shown our quality. De Santos, his first touch of the ball, does well to get it out wide. Terriciano back into Cazorotto. De Santos is there. Nice play. Terriciano can deliver across. He doesn't. Checks inside. De Santos strikes it. Deflected and it's cleared. Chance now for Salernitana to counter. We need to get back. They are running at our defence. Getting forward. Loads of pace. Good defending. Lotka collects that loose ball. Salernitana haven't played a bad game at all. They've been well in this. But Fremura on his debut strikes it. Saved. It's a good free kick though from the youngster. It's ring a couple more changes. Fazzini is going to come out for Falome. And then we've got one more substitute left to make. Terriciano is tired. We're going to get on the youngster in Eric Scovby as well. Get him a few minutes. Bit of game time. Balanced mentality. And I'm going to throw a little bit of praise on. Not long to go now. Philogene not really offering as much today so far. But it's his first game for us. We can't really expect too much. Philogene. Back to Diouf. De Santos, who's done well. Shown bits since he's come on. Reggiani. Bernetti. Scovby, the new young lad, down our right hand side. Spendy with the ball. Lose it straight away. Bradovic getting back. Getting possession back for Salernitana. Giorgini. It's like Jens Peter Haag there. Turning Diouf. Cross it into the box. It's an easy save in the end. But they definitely causes a lot of problems today for a newly promoted team. It is quite worrying. A little bit worrying. Scovby. Spendy. They're all over us. The press for them is really, really good. Scovby back to Bernetti. Spendy again. It's a bad tackle. We're looking at a red card. The referee straight over. And Bradovic had a really, really good game for them today. Has seen red late on. Spendy. Oh! I thought that was a chance then to Philogene to really, really make his mark. On a 6.5. Not ideal. Offer him a little bit more encouragement. Oh! And another chance there. I thought Scovby was going to get a debut goal for us, but another bite here from the corner. Femura, who seems to be all over these set pieces, delivers one in. Scovby's in there. I thought it was going in. De Santos. Fremura back on the ball. Cross it in. Diouf cleared away. We're down to the final knock into this game now. Chance is going to fall to Salernitana ball. Look of it, it's given away. Spendy chance. Are we going to get... No. The referee's not going to allow play to continue. 13 shots to 10. Possession-wise, they had more of it. Maybe we could have done a little bit more in possession. Looked like we relinquished it a fair bit there, but I don't care. 2-0 win. It's 3 points on the board. It's a start to the season. It's never easy to get off to a winning start. We take that. I'm saying to the boys, nice work, everybody. That was good. Don't really want to throw too much praise on because it wasn't an absolutely banging performance, but for Salernitana, though, they lost to AC Milan at home, lost to us away. They're not playing too bad, so they haven't. I don't think they've got too much to worry about going forward into the season. But with that win under our belt, comfortably after one game into ninth, can we win? Who's our next few league games? Cagliari away, Roma at home, Juve away. So it's an actually very, very difficult September for us for such a young team. We have to take it as it comes, see how we get on. I think in the league, we can't really expect to, keep on pressing in for them European places. Yes, that'll be absolutely superb, absolutely, definitely ideal if we can get European football on a consistent basis, but it may not work like that. We've got a young team, may well take a couple of seasons, 2 or 3 seasons to get these young players growing, get them get them to the sort of, what's that word now, the attributes and the capabilities of where they need to be, and we'll go from there. But yeah, if we can get European football this year, great. If not, we won't be too downbeat. Let's just try and get hold of our mid-table finish and keep building from there. But our next game is in 3 days' time. We take on Aktobe. Massively important game. We do hold that 3-0 advantage going to Kazakhstan. Let's get that game won. Let's book our place into the group stage of the Conference League and see how we get on. So we're back now for the second game. Aktobe is on the agenda. Can we book our place in the group stage? It's going to be... should it be a difficult game? Not really. They're a Kazakhstani team, so we should win. We have got to monitor a few things. Spendy, not fully fit. We need to monitor him. Belladinelli not fully fit. We've picked up a couple of knocks from Di Maria. Philogene did pick up a little bit of a knock as well. De Santos can't be registered because unfortunately he missed the deadline for the cut-off date for player registration. But I can't wait to get Vega and I can't wait to get Bernardo back in so we can have a full roster of players to pick from. I am toying with not starting Spendy and potentially putting Brecalo onto the right-hand side. Spendy come out for Philogene as well. Maybe get on Spendy if need be. But overall, that's what we're going to play for. They're setting up in the 3-4-1-2. They're going to be looking to play a little bit more negative, maybe hit us on the counter. But let's get the job done now. Let's get the result we need. Let's get through to the next round. And we're underway. Makoko getting us kicked off. Let's just get a couple of early goals. Put this game to bed. Then we can maybe look to get a few of the youngsters on a little bit later on in the match. And rest some of the bigger players like Belladinelli, people like that. We don't want to risk any unnecessary injuries or running people into the ground early on. But Terracciano breaking forward, strikes it. Forced a good save out of Sulimalov, the goalkeeper of October. Corner, Brecalo, will he deliver a good ball on the money? It's put in, it's cleared, and danger is averted temporarily. But the job, are our players a little bit complacent, thinking the job's done? It's not yet. We've got to throw in though. Diouf, Philogene, Belladinelli. Let's create some. Let's use our quality on the ball. Let's just turn the screw a little bit now. Terracciano. Can he pick out a blue shirt? Does really well. Crossed in. Makoko's there. Over the bar. Better opportunity. Okay. I'm going to have a look at half time. I may just try and switch it up a little bit. Makoko swings it in. Reggiani's in there. And that should be the goal that puts us through. They're looking for an offside flag. VAR are checking it now. And the goal's awarded. We know Reggiani and Bonetti are dangerous in the box. It's a great looping header. The goalkeeper's not going to get there. Theoretically now, guys, that should be enough to really put the final nail in the coffin for October. Cleared away. Reggiani's going to get there first. Does well. Casarotto has been on fire. Bonetti strikes one off the bar. But yeah, our centre-backs are going to be our top goal scorers by the end of the season. Bonetti, Reggiani, they're all doing bits. But we're at half-time. We've got a 4-0 lead. I'm happy with the possession we've got so far. Philogene, swap for Brecalo. You're going to have to come out. And to be fair, Philogene can play on the wings. Let's get him on there as a winger support. Trying to adjust that role a little bit for him. Casarotto come out for Esposito. And Belladinelli in that deep line playmaker role. So we're struggling now. Haven't really got many players. We could shift in Bonetti into that role. And we'll bring on Bella Kochap in the middle of the defence. Let's get the second half underway now. But still all to is it all to play for? It is. It's, you know, stranger things have happened on Football Manager where I've had a 4 or 5-0 lead just diminish literally in a blink of an eye. But Brecalo come to nothing. But let's just get through the game now. Slow the pace down. I think we're going to go back to a balanced mentality. Let's get on Sardella as well, getting some minutes on about 60. Try and take off some of the big guns. Sardella is now going to come on. We're going to get on the youngster as well. In Fremora. Where's Fremora? I can't see him, so he's not coming on then. So leave him off. Whipped in. We're going to get a second bite at it now. Reggiani. Philogene's there. Philogene bangs it. Go on, loves to get his... Go on, loves to get an opening goal for his Empoli career. Philogene again. He's putting himself about. Brecalo up to his same old shenanigans, not really doing a lot with the football. Terrible. Brecalo weeps one in. Bonetti's in there. They're dangerous. Let's just pause it now. So, Falome in for Fazzini. We have got the option now. We have got Schiappi who can do that role. On the, he can. Is he better on that side though, on the left? So, I'm not entirely happy. I thought he could play. He's not great, is he, the youngster? He's not great. Let's just take him out a second now. He's not an ideal player to bring on. Who else have we got that could fit into that role? We've got Shishela, who's not really too much better either. I think we are gonna take him off. We're gonna put him on. We're gonna put on Shishela. Give him his debut here. The young lad on loan from Fiorentina. Get him a few minutes, see how he gets on, but really should be pretty much game to the match now. We're in the closing stages, 20 minutes to play. Sardella, good ball in. Brecalo, really, really disappointed in what he's offered today for us. This is what I was worried about with Brecalo. Should we have potentially sold him and got somebody else in? Maybe. But it's too late now. Really poor bit of play there from Sardella, giving the ball away. Nurim coming in on goal. Can he pick out someone in a red top? Strikes it, and Lotka makes a save. That's really poor. But Sardella, this is why you don't play, because you do silly stuff like that. But it's his first game in a while. He's not yet up to match speed. Looks like they're running the clock down nicely here for us. That'll do, October. You take your time. Azovski to whip this one in. Will the goalie claim it? It's cleared. Brecalo chasing down the loose ball. Comes to nothing. Delivered in. Blocked this time. Niram is really pulling the strings for him today. Juff gets clear. Brecalo can't get to the ball first. Not even going to try and pronounce that name. Swung across. It's cleared. Niram does well. Good tackle. We've had all the shots and all the possession, but they seem to be still be having a lot of opportunities on our goal. Brecalo, good ball now. Good ball into the box. Swung in. Cleared. And it's another goal. Luca Bonetti. That's not going to be chucked off. The referee's jogging on down the other end of the field. And we snare ourselves. Another goal. And it's another centre-back. Like I said, we are dangerous. Looking dangerous now from set piece. It's a good ball into the box. Can't get it clear. Bonetti's up there. Absolutely lovely goal. 5 in aggregate. And I think now we're going to look to time waste as much as possible. Let's just run the clock down. We're not really interested in doing too much with the ball. Stand off. Run the clock down nice and easy. Brecalo again. Pick out a blue shirt. Put into the box. It's a penalty. Penalty, yes it is. Looks like there's a push in there. And is it going to be given? The referee has given this check. It is awarded. Who's our penalty taker? Who's stepping up for this? It looks like Youssef Makoko. He's stepping up for it. It is Makoko. Steps up. Smashes it home. And that is a big, big confidence-boosting goal for him. Really happy for the young lad. Gets it home. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. 3-0 on the night. 6-0 on aggregate. And I think we're really, really happy with that. And Makoko hasn't exactly set the world on fire yet, but that goal there really could give him a little bit of confidence going forward. And we'll see how he fares then across the next few games. But October have definitely caused us a few problems today. Seconds to go. They're going to end the game with a corner. Can they just get themselves a little consolation goal? Something for their fans to cheer. Nurim to deliver. Can't. It's cleared. And that is the full-time whistle. Our European journey is going to continue. I'm going to say I'm happy with this tie. We won the first leg and then we went on to finish the job. So superb, great team performance. They're over the 2 legs, and for a young team, really, really promising signs early on for us. 90 or 85.74 grand for that game. Reggiani, we are absolutely super happy with you. What does this mean now? Does that mean the group start? Yeah, there you go. Conference League fixture revealed. So we have made it. We've received £2.5 million, which is absolutely superb for us. Really helpful the money going forward. And the Conference League has been drawn. What does that mean for us then? Let's just go back now. We're playing the Icelandic, no, Faroe Island team. Key, whatever you call them. Sverance Veda, Molde, Shakhtar, Neman Grondo, and SC Nordisland. So a couple of big games in there. Away at Shakhtar, so we're heading over to Ukraine. Big game. And then we've got, I believe that's Red. Is that Red Star? Is it? Is that Red Star? I'm not too sure. That we've got them come to town. So we've got a real opportunity there of progressing. If we can finish in the top 8, I'll be absolutely over the moon. And there is some good teams in there looking at this now. You've got the likes of, where they gone now? Borussia Mönchengladbach, Tottenham Hotspur, Osasuna, Shakhtar, Rosenborg, who else in it? It's really Rangers, Galatasaray. So some really, really big teams in there. It's going to be one hell of a tournament for us. We've made the group stage. I'm absolutely over the moon. I think Looking at the schedule now, we're going to plod on a little bit into the future, and we're going to come back for our opening game there away, where we will travel to the Faroe Islands, and then we're going to play at home against Napoli. Can we get a little bit of revenge from last year and then knocked us out after Coppa Italia in the semi-finals? So 2 big games there to look forward to as we get our Conference League campaign underway. So a great opening video, great opening to the start of the season. We've bagged ourselves 2 wins. We've looked at the transfers. We've done some really, really good business. Really good youngsters coming in. Can they keep building year up on year up on year? And we might be able to get some big, big money for these players over the next few seasons. Specifically talking about Bonetti or Reggiani, our centre-backs, who are, to be honest with you, looking like absolute world beaters for us. So we could not have asked for a better start. 2 games, 2 wins. We're flying. We're in the Conference League group phase, which means more money coming into the football club. We've got a tough fixture list coming up over the next month. We'll try and get as many points together as possible, where we come back and we're going to kick off our Conference League group phase and then take on the mighty Napoli. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And yes, of course, please subscribe to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. But until next time, guys, peace out.